Yeah, back to my baby spinach and egg whites.
God, I don't know how you do that.
I eat the diet similar to Moana. Hashtag not a sponsor. I love Disney.
And I hate Disney, so definitely hashtag not a sponsor. Never will be a sponsor.
Dude, if Disney...
No, that's true.
Yeah.
We'll accept anybody.
Yeah, seriously. But if Disney comes forward and says, we will sponsor the Buffalo Happy Hour, we like what you guys are doing, you might want to, like, change 3 things.
Dude, I will immediately go buy a shit ton of Disney apparel. if they're like, yo, we're gonna sponsor this program going forward, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm the biggest Disney fan you've ever heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard our first 7 episodes of this podcast. It was all on that. Love Disney, huge fan. I love that Shmoladin guy. Love him. They're like, what are you talking about?
You would immediately buy, like, season platinum passes.
Jen and I are going to Disney tomorrow. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We're on our way there.
Gina likes Disney, doesn't she?
Yeah, but she's not a fan of the amusement park.
Why? Is she, like, not into that many people, or?
I think that our... Jesus, this is going to draw a lot of flack. And let me say, it's our viewpoint, not just hers, it's ours. But we feel like there's a certain age where you shouldn't be going to Disney anymore.
That makes sense.
Like, it's fun for, like, the first maybe 16 years of your life.
Sure.
Kind of like resolutions, you know? It's cute for the first 3. But, like, the first 16 years of your life, you know, you're having fun, you're going out to Disney, your parents are paying for it. But, like, right now, especially when we don't have kids, it's kind of like, if Gina and I went, it'd be like, what are you guys doing? You guys are going to Disney by yourself? Like, that's kind of weird. I know that you want to do that, but you're different because you're a Disney fan. And, like, you're going to fangirl at all the characters that come out. I'm going to look at them and be like, who are you?
I suppose. I think that the appropriate age to not go to Disney anymore is, like, 97 years old. Any year prior to 97 years of age is acceptable to go to Disney.
But, like, okay, let's
But
have a real
I
discussion
understand your
about
point. So... I will caveat your point, and I will say, if you do have kids and you take your children to Disney, either in Florida, Japan, or California, because I already said Florida, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if your child is not 10 years old yet, and you take them, you're wasting money.
Oh, yeah.
Because, A, you're going to have to deal with the stroller aspect, which is an absolute fiasco. Mm-hmm. They're like saran wrapped in the corner. Then you have just it's an insane amount of a footprint for a family to walk through the park, and you're really just taking up space, and then your kids aren't even going to remember what the hell's going on.
They can't go on any rides. They can't do anything.
Yeah, they're not tall enough to do everything. Like, it's not... I think 12, 13 years old is prime to take your kid. They're old enough to, like, understand the do's and don'ts of, like, what to do in public.
Yeah.
They're not going to freak out and scream and cry. Like, in regards to having a fit... Like, your kid's not just going to throw a fit because they can't go on something. Like, They'll have the situational awareness to understand why. Yeah. And then if they do freak out and cry, it's because they met Goofy for the first time, and that was the first 12 years of their life. Like, that made sense.
You freaked out and cried when you met Goofy for the first time, too, and that was just last year.
I was 29 years old. No, I was... Really, I was 24, and it was the greatest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, like, we went to Disney for senior trip in high school.
Right.
And that was fun because you're with all your friends. There's a chaperone. We were still, like, semi-young. It was, like, 17.
But you felt like you were running the world?
Hell yeah. Because it was, like, my parents aren't around. I am just going to hookers and blow all the... No, I'm just kidding. But, like, I mean, it was my high school, so it was possible. But the senior trip was awesome because it was just, like, you were free to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because your teacher, your chaperone or whatever at the time, mine was, like... a good friend. I still talk to him all the time. So it wasn't even like he was chaperoning us. It was like he was the mature kid that was guiding us more or less. So it was a lot of fun. But like since then, what are your thoughts on people going to Disney with their significant other to propose? Like, I just feel like that's so cliche.
I think it's cliche. I think what's nice is when someone goes there for engagement photos or wedding photos. But I think getting married in Disney is semi-cliche because you want the Cinderella feel. That's just cheesy. Again, my opinion. And then I think proposing in Disney is pretty cheesy. However, there is circumstances where it does make sense. Right. Like, if you're both die-hard Disney fans and your whole relationship is about Disney, then sure, it makes sense. Yeah. Or if both of you met at Disney, you work at Disney, things like that. But otherwise, if you're from Buffalo and then you travel to Disney to propose, like, come on.
Yeah.